Hi everyone, here is my presentation for Module 2 for our erosion bottles. Going through the engineering design process, the first thing that we needed to do was ask questions or define problems. What is the best land cover for a healthy watershed? To imagine, I used the simulator that we were given, and I thought that it was really neat, and it would be a really cool simulator to kind of use with students if you're doing anything with runoff or anything like this. I think they would really enjoy it, and the graphics were really neat. For planning, we needed to learn about various types of land cover and determine how to show the different types of land cover in the time that we had. Some possible materials that I would have needed were the water bottles, scissors, ruler, grass seed, mulch or twigs, cups, water, and then soil. When I created my project, I used regular water bottles, so I started with cutting the top out of it, and then I filled one with grass that I had dug up, and one with soil, and then one with twigs, mulch, and hay on top. So as you can see, they did come out in somewhat 3 different colors. The one that had the grass in it was obviously the cleaner of the 3. And then at the end, you couldn't really tell between just the soil and the mulch, but as I was working through the project, you could. To improve my project, I would have used bigger bottles. The water bottles I used were kind of small. I would have put the same amount of soil and water in each container, and I counted to 6 each time I was pouring, but I could have already had that measured out and just poured it on each time. And then I should have packed down the soil a bit more in the just soil and mulch containers. The standard that I chose was an NGSS standard. Make observations and or measurements to provide evidence of the effects of weather or the rate of erosion by water, ice, wind, or vegetation. I thought that fit really nicely with what we were doing. And then lastly, I thought this project was great and aligned well with the STEM practices. Again, technology was lacking a little bit, but we did have the simulator, which was great. For science and engineering, we needed to ask questions or define problems. We needed to develop models and carry out those investigations and analyze and interpret data through our research in the simulator. We designed solutions, which was creating our erosion bottles. And then for the end, we could obtain and evaluate and communicate information. We could draw conclusions about why each type of soil had a different outcome. For math, we needed to use tools appropriately or strategically, like a measuring cup or a ruler. And then again with the technology with the simulator. So overall, I thought this was a really cute project and something that students would really enjoy.